It's anything but a silent night for Xbox, seeing how potential leaks around a next-gen Xbox might have just come out. Don't worry, we're gonna break this all down. Up next. What's going on, guys? It's Kalo, and I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content. Drop a like on the video, and welcome to the Weekend XP Share. Boy, oh boy, do we got some huge alleged news here, and I gotta tell you, leaks have been all over the place these last few weeks. But today's supposed leaks surround Xbox. And I can't believe I'm saying this, oddly enough, some next generation hardware. This is all coming from an AMD data miner by the name of Kepler, which dates all the way back to September, where he responded to a series of tweets regarding the original Xbox Series X all-digital console. Now, of course, this is all related again to all of those leaked documents that showcased what Xbox had planned out for the next few years. Since this all came out, Phil Spencer and even Kepler here both say this information is either outdated or has changed in a major way. Kepler even went as far to claim that the console could just be a canceled project at this point, mainly because he heard very different things from what those leaks suggest. He mentioned that the next Xbox will potentially use a 6nm Arden Plus and Sparkman Plus. Gotta be honest, no clue what that means. Now, as far as this next generation of Xbox goes, a wide net can be cast here as far as when this next generation will start, but some have said 2027 or even 2028. But according to Kepler, the next Xbox might be closer than a lot of us expected. When talking about a title I am very much excited for, being The Elder Scrolls 6, Kepler suggested that the game might not even come out on the Xbox Series X or S. Another Twitter user suggested that Xbox in that time could release a new console in 2027 with Elder Scrolls coming out in 2028. Kepler replied to that saying, quote, "Xbox Next isn't that far away." Now again, this guy could just be making all of this up, of course, so just keep that in mind. But if this is all true, this would allude to Xbox releasing its next generation console in 2026 or sooner. I also kind of want to make this clear. We don't really know if what Kepler's talking about here is Xbox's Pro console or a true next generation Xbox. But from all this odd wording, he could just be talking about purely next generation. But does this all make sense for Xbox? Let's just assume the next generation of Xbox is coming out in 2026. That would net the Series X in a total of 6 years of life, as far as this console generation goes, which isn't too unheard of. The original Xbox had a lifespan of 4 years, the PS2 lasted around 6 years, the GameCube was about 5 years along with the Wii U. So, as you can see, the numbers do start to line up. And to kind of back this all with actual words from Phil Spencer, he did flat out say they're not working on a mid-generation refresh for the Series X. So this, in a very odd way, can be true in many ways. Sure, Xbox isn't working on a mid-generation refresh. Instead, they're working on the next generation of consoles, and that's all to leapfrog the PS5 Pro. And when looking back on Xbox's previous plays with consoles, they released the 360 a year before the PS3, which did work out great for them. This would get more eyes on your product, and every game releasing on this platform would be the absolute best way to play it. But at the same time, this is a double-edged sword, because you're giving a late start for PlayStation, which in turn could result in them making a more powerful console. But hey, with all that being said, I'm gonna pass this question off to you guys. Do you honestly think a next-generation Xbox is a lot closer than we think? I honestly don't buy it. At all. Not one bit. But when hearing Phil's words and kind of putting it in this here context, something makes sense. But that about does it here. I've been Kalo. I gave you the lowdown on all things gaming. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content. Drop a like on the video. And this has been the Weekend XP Share.